If you're looking for information about the best employers in Colorado Springs, as voted by their employees, you've come to the right place. And this won't be my opinion. This will be research done by Zippia.com, Glassdoor.com, and InHerSite.com. Stick around till the end when we reveal the top companies for women as voted up by women. That'll be interesting to see. Remember, every week we do another video about living, working, and playing in Colorado Springs. So if you'd like to keep up, please hit the subscribe button and hit that bell, and you'll be notified when we do new ones. We get people from all over the country coming here now, and they'd like to find out more about living here. So they call, write, or text, and here's where you can reach me. And I'd be glad to help you out in your journey to Colorado Springs. So let's get started. The first company we're going to talk about is Young Life. This company has done an incredible job, apparently. It's a Christian organization, and they say they are focused on promoting Christianity among teens in the United States and 50 countries. They get rated 4.9 out of 5 by their employees. And they are headquartered right here in Colorado Springs, although they're a worldwide company. If you do apply there, they suggest that you be prepared to answer questions about your faith. So they'll see if you're a good match. Another Christian-based organization ranks right at the top. It's called Compassion International. They got a 4.6 rating. Their mission is to release children from poverty in Jesus' name. Interestingly, 24% of their grads are from the UCCS, which is University of Colorado, Colorado Springs. In fact, Compassion International used to have their headquarters right basically on the campus, if probably right next door, but anyway, very close. They've moved to a new, larger place, but they still have almost a quarter of the people who work there graduated from UCCS. So that's pretty amazing. Their average salary right now is $65,751. And the current jobs that they have open right now, according to their website, range in salary from $45,000 to $92,000. Here's one that kind of surprised me. I've heard of this company before, but I wasn't really aware of what a fabulous place it must be to work for. It's an energy company called Westminster Coal. It was founded in 1848, so not around here. That was long before we were even a state. But they are headquartered here now. I looked up, and the only jobs they have available right now are in Colstrip, Montana. So nothing available in Colorado Springs, probably because people aren't leaving here. It's so nice to work for them. It's a big company. They have 3,200 employees, and they do almost $1.5 billion in annual revenue. So that's Westmoreland Coal. Next up is UCCS, University of Colorado at Colorado Springs. They get a 4.5 rating. Right now, their salaries are averaging almost $49,000, and the current job openings range in salary from $52,000 to $78,000. So that's UCCS. Beautiful campus up on the hill. They've been expanding since I first saw them in the 70s. They're just growing and growing and growing. They've got all kinds of programs up through PhD level. And you don't have to be a professor to work there, but that's apparently a really popular spot. So the next one is a pharmaceutical-based company. It's called Spectranetics. They got a 4.5 rating. They develop and distribute single-use medical devices. And they are also hiring a lot of local kids. 16.2% of their employees came from Pikes Peak Community College, which is a 2-year college here. And so they've got, an eighth of their employees come through Pikes Peak Community College. Their average salary is not too shabby either for around here, $69,723. And right now their range of offerings or jobs that they have open range from $50,000 up to $139,000. I think that's a sales position at the top. And they are based in Colorado. Spectranetics. The next one is the Sturm Financial Group. I didn't even know that was the name of the parent company. I know them as A&B Bank, which you see around quite a bit. They are headquartered in Colorado Springs. They got a 4.3 rating from their employees, pretty strong. And interestingly enough, almost 16% of their employees come from Pikes Peak Community College as well. So PPCC is really preparing their grads for working right here in big companies that are based in this town. And speaking of schools, here's another one that's rated very highly. It's the Colorado Technical University. And they are a big company, bigger than I knew. I took classes from them in the early 2000s on web design. And they have 3,400 employees. They do $5.5 billion worth of business. This is a for-profit school, obviously. They have 84 program options you can get into. Some of the bigger topics are IT, project management, nursing, engineering, and computer science. So a big company that's well loved by their people who work for them, as well as their students. The last one I'm going to mention right now is a company that I've been involved with for several years. It's called BombBomb, and they specialize in video messaging. So not what you're seeing now, but they're really the best at sending out video emails and video texts and keeping up with people that way. They are headquartered here. They claim their core values are relationships, fun, humility, flexibility, and service. So that sounds like your jam. You might give them a call. Colorado Business Magazine voted them the best mid-sized company in Colorado to work for. So not too shabby. BombBomb. So as promised, I've got a few that are highly ranked by women. And the first one is one you've probably heard of, Lululemon Athletica. So they've got a store here in Briargate Shopping Center, and they ranked 3.9%. The reason they're so high for women is they get a 4.8 ranking for their wellness initiatives, and 4.7 for having a lot of women in leadership. So that's Lululemon. Next is Young Life, and we've heard that name before. They were at the top of the other list. They're popular with everybody, and the reason that women favor them is their maternity and adoption leave. They got a 4.5 ranking, and their paid time off got a 4.3 ranking. So those two things make them rank high for women as well as the general public, apparently. And the last one today is USAA. They're an insurance company for the military. So if you're a military member, you probably already know about this. They've got a 5.0 ranking for sense of belonging. This is voted up by women. And their maternity and adoption leave policy is 4.4. And I think I mentioned it's for military and their families, dependents. And at this company, they've got over 5,000 employees working from home. So if that appeals to you, you may look into USAA. So that's all we've got for today. I want to invite you again to look at a couple of additional videos that we've got posted up here to check on. We also invite you to subscribe again so you can keep up with us and what's going on in Colorado Springs. Here's my contact information. Love to hear from you, a text, a call, a voicemail, email, whatever you like to do. Love to hear from you. That's it for now. Bye.